Congratulations, Nerdfightastic! You have made it to Friday. After a long week of school or work, it's finally time to sit back and relax and just... Wait. Is that... Darth Vader?
First of all, I want to thank you all for allowing me to come to this channel, and I will now do my happy dance to show my excitement for being part of this collab. For those of you who don't know me, I am Travis, and I am what they call a nerd. What is a nerd, you might ask? Well, Webster's dictionary defines the term as somebody who looks up the word nerd in a dictionary. Not really. But that's kind of a nerd thing to do, right? Dictionary.com defines nerd in a rather offensive way, and I quote, the first definition is a stupid, irritating, ineffectual, or unattractive person. The second definition is an intelligent but single-minded person obsessed with non-social hobby or pursuit. That's kind of harsh. Personally, I prefer John and Hank's green definition, where a nerd is simply somebody who's entirely made out of awesome. This definition is good, except there are a lot of people entirely made out of awesome in this world, and I want to try and take it a step further. So I ask myself, what makes me a nerd? And I've found the answer. Throughout life, we're given certain labels that give us identity, whether they be good or bad. The bottom line is, although many of us have received the label of nerd, there are specific categories to which nerds can often be placed in. For instance, in high school, I was put into the category of musical nerd, mainly pertaining to band or choir nerd. I was a drum major in the marching band, president of band council, and heavily involved with jazz bands and choir programs at my high school. What makes this part of my life awesome is that I was not in for it for building up my resume or in for it because it was the cool thing to do. I was in it because I genuinely and unconditionally love to have the full musical experience and share it with other people that love the same thing. Honestly, there were people who would ridicule us for our love of band or choir, but it was so much more fun to be surrounded by people who were geeking out with us than trying to change to the standards of those who were giving us a hard time. And the best part is, I am still very much a band and choir geek. I mean, I just signed up for a solo audition and another audition to get into my 4th choir this semester alone. So I have a question for all of you, Nerdfightastic. What kind of nerd would you classify yourself as? It could be general or specific, but what things classify you as somebody who is made entirely out of awesome? And now I'd like to present my segment from my Friday videos, for which I display my musical nerdiness. You know how at the end of every episode of Bill Nye the Science Guide there is a song to wrap up the subject matter of the video? I plan on doing something similar by creating Song Fridays, much like Hank Green's Song Wednesdays. I will perform a song that I record or perform live and play it on the first Friday of every month. So without further ado, here's a cover of one of the greatest songs ever written on this channel, Princess McBride by Scott. Tuesday, my heart skips a beat. Your warm smile helps me say sweet. Watch your videos the whole way through. I love your rambling and all you do. Always my favorite comments to make. So Amber, baby, let's go on a date. These collabs may be at war, but I can't fight this feeling anymore. You can be Ginny Weasley, I'll be Jim to your Pam Beasley, Marzipan to my home star. yet that I admire from far. You can be my Princess McBride in the fire swamps where we can hide. Just don't be like Catherine 19. Break the saga, cause that would be mean. When I eat waffles, I like them loud. You make me feel like I'm on a cloud. We could lead a nerdfighter life. Maybe ride on a two-seater bike. Our life would be complete bliss. Waking up every day and giving you a kiss. Holding hands and growing old. Maybe this fantasy is getting too bold. Apparently you hate me, but you'll see me sigh so painfully. But this won't throw me off course. Oh sweet love, renew thy course, cause you'll always be the pineapple for me. You're so funny and quite lovely. Hopefully this wins your heart, so we don't have to spend our lives apart. Marzipan to my home star, the Juliet that I admire from far. You can be my Princess McBride in the fire swamps where we can hide. You can be my Princess McBride in the fire swamps where we can hide.
Also, I gotta mention very quickly to go online and vote for Sara Dod for the Good Mood Blogger. Please go online and do it right now. It'll take like 5 minutes. I'll even put a link in my pants. Dave, I'll see you tomorrow, and Nerdfightastic, don't forget to be awesome.